Hello everyone, Omogonix here and welcome back to a brand new video here on the channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the VK78 Commando in Halo Infinite. So the Commando is a bit of a controversial gun. You have your people who like it and you have your people who dislike it, and I do understand the reasons for both. Because when I first started playing Halo Infinite, right, the first tech preview, I didn't like the Commando at first. I thought it had too much recoil, I thought it was hard to control. But then later on, as I started to get better at using it and I learned how to control and handle it better, I did start to like it more. And in this video I basically want to talk about the Commando and possibly even give some tips on how you guys can use it better, because I know for a fact that, there have been many people who have had trouble using the Commando. I've seen many people say the same thing as me, that it has a lot of recoil, it's hard to control and handle, so I think that as someone who's now gotten better at the Commando, I could probably give you guys some tips. So if you do enjoy, be sure to like, comment and subscribe for more, and let's get right into this. So first off, let's talk about the Commando's recoil. Now yes, the Commando does have a bit of recoil, well, quite a bit of recoil I should say, but I feel like since the second tech preview we got, so the one before this one, I feel like the Commando's recoil has actually been lessened a bit. Now I could be wrong on that, maybe I've just gotten better at using it, but I do feel like there is less recoil now in the Commando than there was in the first tech preview. Again, that could just be me, but yeah. So if you are someone who is still struggling with the Commando's recoil, here's a tip I can give you. So what you want to do is, when you're shooting at an enemy, right, make sure as you're firing at them, because what's going to happen, right, is because of the recoil on the gun, your gun's going to start moving up a bit. What you want to do is you want to just, aim your right stick down a bit as you're firing, so then you can try keep as best of a straight line of fire as possible. Because you don't want to just go losing all control and you're firing all over the place and up in the air and stuff. You want to make sure that you're still firing at your enemy, so make sure you keep trying to aim at your enemy, keep trying to look at them, as they're moving around. Try stick with them. I mean, you guys already know that, of course, but when it comes to using the Commando, and you're trying to focus on shooting at an enemy, be sure to also move the stick down as you're, moving to the left and right and stuff, as you want to try and maintain control of it at all times. Also, don't use the sights as often either. I mean, the sights are good. They're good for long range, because the Commando is a pretty good long range weapon. But if you're in, short to mid-range situations, I do recommend you just not using the sights and firing from your hip. I actually do find myself getting better aim as I do fire from my hip, but aim down sights is pretty good as well, depending on the range. If you're firing from short to medium range, it'll be a bit harder as it'll look like your target's moving quicker, but if they're far away, then using the sights is pretty good. Once you learn control and handling of the Commando, you will start to find yourself really liking it. And, I've seen some people online say the same thing as me as well. They didn't like the Commando at first, but then they started to use it more, gain better control of it, and then boom, they actually end up loving it. And the reason why is because the Commando actually does quite a bit of damage. It does pack a bit of a punch. It is a really, really good automatic weapon. What I would like to refer to Commando as is basically like an advanced assault rifle, really. It just has less of a fire rate and it has more firepower. So yeah, the Commando is basically just a more powerful assault rifle, so when you think about it, right, and the assault rifle itself is already strong enough. So when you think about it, right, when it comes to the Commando, it does need to have that recoil to sort of balance it out, as if it didn't have as much recoil, then it would be sort of an OP weapon. Like if you were to remove all the recoil from the Commando, right, and you were to give it as much recoil as an assault rifle, then it would be really, really strong and overpowered in my opinion. So the recoil does make sense, and it does give players a chance to master it as well. The Commando can easily be compared with the Pulse Carbine. I mean, when it comes to the Pulse Carbine, right, that's one weapon I found really hard to control and handle as well. But I have got better at using it, and whilst I'm not the best at using it, I have got better at it, and I do know how to use it more properly now, so This is the exact same case with the Commando. Both weapons have their uses, it's just that you need to really master how to use them well. Like even with the Commando, right, sometimes I can lose control and handling of it, even to this day, but it does happen a lot less now, and the Commando's quickly become one of my favourite guns in Halo Infinite's technical preview. Also, another tip for people as well is if you're firing at an enemy, right, don't just go full automatic mode on them. I mean, you can if you've got good enough aim, but depending on where you're shooting them from, if you find yourself losing aim often and you can't control the Commando as well, just fire it in short bursts or in single shots, as you can do that. Just tap the right trigger and you'll just fire a shot out at a time. And it will help you to learn more control of it as well, so then you can get better at firing it fully automatically. So anyways guys, that is the end of this video. If you did enjoy, be sure to like, comment and subscribe for more. Just wanted to make a video talking about the Commando, giving some tips on how to use it, because I've seen some people talk about it and share their opinions on it and saying how it has too much recoil, and I do agree with that. It does have a lot of recoil. Just thought I'd give some tips on how to use it better, and yeah. So anyways guys, that is the end of this video. If you did enjoy, be sure to like, comment and subscribe for more, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.